legend of Tomino's Hell is a chilling and enigmatic tale that has captivated the imaginations of many in Japan and around the world. Rooted in a poem found within the pages of a 1919 Japanese poetry book titled The Heart is Like a Rolling Stone, authored by Seijo Yeso, this legend has gained notoriety for its ominous reputation and the misfortunes it is said to bring to those who dare to engage with it. The poem itself, Tomino's Hell, is a haunting and disturbing piece of literature, containing vivid and unsettling imagery. The legend surrounding it revolves around a curse, claiming that anyone who reads the poem aloud or even silently to themselves will be condemned to a life of suffering, surrounded by a series of inexplicable and terrifying events. This legend has been the source of fascination and fear for generations, serving as a potent reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with the supernatural and the unknown. The origins of Tomino's Hell are shrouded in mystery, much like the poem itself. The legend traces its roots back to the early 20th century in Japan, specifically to the year 1919 when Seijo Yeso, a renowned poet known for her avant-garde and often dark themes, published The Heart is Like a Rolling Stone. Within this collection of poetry, one poem stood out for its sinister and foreboding tone, Tomino's Hell. Seijo Yeso's own life was marked by tragedy and hardship, and her poems often reflected themes of suffering and despair. It is within this context that Tomino's Hell emerged, but there is no definitive record of her intentions behind this particular piece. Some believe that she may have drawn inspiration from folklore, mythology, or her own personal experiences. The poem Tomino's Inferno is written in the first person, narrated by a young boy named Tomino who finds himself on the brink of hell. His verses are evocative, disturbing and full of grotesque images. Here is a small excerpt of the poem translated into English. Everybody! Apologies for my late reply. I'm Tomino. I'm sorry for my late reply. The letter has only just arrived. How is everyone in the human world? I am in hell. The next morn when I awoke, I was in the midst of a place most foul. A pit of writhing corpses, and the foul smell of blood. An iron collar hangs from my neck, and the infernal heat is unrelenting. The crying and screaming of my fellow sufferers resounds without end. They cannot be seen, but their voices are heard. All are naked, but my body is covered with boils and burns, as if it has been flayed. Even in hell, the heat of midsummer is oppressive. Beyond the hill of needles, where the copper-red scorpions roam, the floor of hell is searing hot. My bare feet, running in panic, on the rocky ground, are cut and bruised. It is said that the Hanya of the deep mountain hate smoke and fire. When they touch, they cause harm to the body. Hear the fire-breathing dragon, shouting, with eyes aflame, flew up to heaven. The legend of Tomino's Hell claims that the poem is cursed. Those who dare to read it aloud or even silently to themselves will allegedly be subjected to a series of calamities and misfortunes. The nature of these misfortunes varies depending on the version of the legend, but they often involve accidents, illnesses, and unexplained tragedies befalling the reader and those close to them. Some variations of the legend go even further, suggesting that if one reads the poem aloud in its entirety, it will summon the ghost of Tomino himself. This vengeful spirit is said to visit the reader during the night, seeking retribution for invoking his torment by stealing their soul. Urban legends like Tomino's Hell often spread through word of mouth and the sharing of eerie stories among communities. The fear associated with such legends can lead people to avoid engaging with the cursed material out of superstition and dread, perpetuating the myth's mystique and power. The appeal of urban legends lies in their ability to tap into our primal fear of the unknown and the supernatural. They provide a sense of mystery and danger that can both terrify and exhilarate those who dare to explore them. The tale of Tomino's Hell is no exception, as it continues to evoke a potent mix of fascination and fear. Skeptics and rationalists often dismiss the curse of Tomino's Hell as superstition and coincidence. They argue that people who believe in the curse may experience misfortunes as a result of their heightened anxiety and fear, rather than any supernatural influence. Psychological studies have shown that belief in curses can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy, where individuals who are convinced they are cursed may become more prone to accidents and negative events due to their heightened stress levels and irrational behaviors. In essence, the power of suggestion can create a psychological placebo effect. Moreover, no concrete evidence exists to prove that the poem itself possesses any supernatural qualities or that reading it can genuinely lead to curses or hauntings. The misfortunes attributed to the legend of Tomino's Hell can often be explained as mere coincidences or the natural ebb and flow of life's ups and downs. Despite rational explanations, the legend of Tomino's Hell continues to hold a place in the popular imagination. It serves as a testament to the enduring human fascination with the macabre and the unexplained. The ambiguity surrounding the poem's origins, coupled with the chilling imagery within its verses, keeps the legend alive and well in contemporary culture. Tomino's Hell has inspired numerous adaptations, including manga, short films, and even musical compositions. It has become a cultural touchstone for those who are drawn to the darker corners of folklore and urban legends. The legend of Tomino's Hell is a mysterious and chilling tale that has captivated generations of storytellers and fear-seekers. Rooted in a cryptic poem by Seijo Yeso, the legend warns of a curse that befalls those who dare to read its verses aloud or silently, subjecting them to a series of misfortunes and tragedies. While skeptics argue that the curse is nothing more than superstition and psychological suggestion, the enduring power of Tomino's Hell lies in its ability to tap into humanity's primal fear of the unknown and the supernatural. Whether one believes in its curse or dismisses it as a mere urban legend, Tomino's Hell remains a potent and unsettling story that continues to intrigue and haunt those who encounter it.